Hi guys, in this movie I'll be showing you how you can update the firmware and the speed controller, also what you need to do this, and later on I'll be showing you how you can calibrate it. So for doing this, of course you need a car with the speed controller in-mounted. I borrowed this one from a clubmate at my home track and we're helping him out with this. That's why the radio looks a little bit different compared to mine, but we still use the same one. Also, you need a computer and a cable that goes from the computer into the program box. Of course, you need a program box, and that's all set for doing this update firmware. So let's start with it. Important information: do not plug in a battery while you do this firmware, because there is a capacitor, and now you get the power from the computer into the EC. If you now plug in a battery, there is a high risk that you damage either the brain of the speed controller or the speed controller can blow up. So do not under any circumstances plug in a battery in this firmware update. You first visit Team Orion Racing's website. After you have done that, you download the app and then you can find it at your computer. When you have installed it and open it, it will look like this. So for now, we're going to update the program box. So we plug in the cable into the program box and then into the computer. Program box, now you can see which version you have, and then after you update it, you can see the new one. But here, for example, you see it's ending on 001. Now you choose the program box, and you can see both is green now, and now you can update it. So we select the program box, and then the new firmware that ends on 003, and then update. Now you can see it's updating. So now the program box firmware is saved and completed. And now you can see also it has new firmware. And now when we go back to the screen, you can see it has the new updated version here with ending of 003. So now the program box is updated and now it's time for the ESC. So now we take the cable that is included in the program box and mount it in to the program box. After that, we take the car, so we can update it and put it here. And now we put the cable down so we can start the firmware update. So we just press the on button one time, it starts to blink, and then it will fill the device. So to switch. And now the device is found. Now it has already filled, it's the 10X torsion. So you select this one, and then you select the new firmware that ends on 002, and then you press update. Now you can see it's working. And now the ESC firmware is saved and completed. Now you can pull out the cable. So now we don't need the computer anymore because we're done with the firmware update. So now it's only the calibration left, and for that one we only need the car and a transmitter. So when we're going to calibrate, there is some important matter we have to look in at. For example, we go under settings, then switch over to throttle, go on the curve, the rate should be on 0%. After that, we go over to the base, and then we see brake and throttle is on 100%, and that's exactly how it should be like when you do the calibration. Putting the battery inside of the car. And then plug it in. The on and off button is also where you do the calibration. You press down the button in 3 seconds until it starts to blink green. And now the calibration is done, and now you can see it's working. And now when calibration is done, you can change back your settings to how you prefer to have it. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Now if you wonder how you can change the settings in the speed controller, I will post later a movie about that one too, so don't miss it out if you wonder anything. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below and I will try and answer you. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this movie a like. See you at the track. Bye!